What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So here we got Pierre Poilievre. He's at a press conference today, and he posted this on his YouTube channel, and it's called "It's Been Half a Year, the Verdict is In." 6 months is when the honeymoon phase generally is over with, so now hopefully Canadians actually start holding this guy accountable, and maybe we can get some change eventually like we all want. So let's hear what Pierre has to say. This is a 6-minute video. We'll play some of this, then we'll talk about it. Now, before we do get into this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for doing that for me.
Affordable. Streets are safe, borders are secure, and everyone is united under our proud flag. These are things that all Canadians want.
Sarcasm.
Whether they voted for us or voted for Liberals. In fact, the Liberals made a lot of really wonderful promises. And we wanted them, the good promises, the ones we agreed with, to succeed. And that's why we collaborated in the spring session to help get things done that we wanted. And even though they were often too small and too late, we wanted to be a helpful part of the solution. And we want for the country to succeed. And that's why we need to take a very careful look at Mr. Carney's many promises and compare them to the results. Do the words match the deeds? Let's go through them one by one. First, he promised the fastest growing economy in the G7. He's delivered the fastest shrinking economy in the G7.
That's right.
With the second highest unemployment, the worst household debt, and the worst housing prices. That's not what Canadians voted for. He said that he should be judged by the prices at the grocery stores.
That's right.
Anybody who's been to the grocery store would judge him very badly. In fact, not only have food prices not come down, they are rising faster today than when he took office 6 months ago. He promised to build, baby, build. And ever since, it has been block, baby, block. Let's start with home building. He said he would double home building. And only a few months ago, his own housing agency says home building will fall by 13%. It's already fallen by half in Toronto and the greater GTA, where the homes are most in need of building. Today, he's going to roll out a brand new bureaucracy. You know, the funny thing is we all agree that Canada has everything you need for affordable homes. In fact, housing should be dirt cheap because we have the most dirt to build on. We have the builders, we have the trades, we have the companies, they have the money. They'd love to get building. What's standing in the way is bureaucracy. And so Mark Carney's solution is to add another bureaucracy that will only slow things down. It took him 6 months to set up a new office, an office that has not built a single new home. He promised to build nation-building projects at, quote, unimaginable speeds. Well, it's been 6 months. He has not granted a permit for a single new nation-building project. And last week, we saw the display of a prime minister announcing that he was going to refer to a new bureaucracy, a series of 5 projects that had already been approved. Some of them were already under construction. There is a rumor that next week the Prime Minister will announce that he's considering approving construction of the Canadian Pacific Railway. He promised elbows up, and where did the elbows go from there? The elbows are down. He has backed down again and again and got absolutely nothing in return. This was after he promised that he would negotiate a win with the Americans and have a deal by July 21st. Here we are, the middle of September, no deal, and the tariffs, the American tariffs on Canada have doubled since the Prime Minister took office, promising that he could, quote, handle Trump. That's not what Canadians voted for. He said he would spend less, and yet his deficit spending looks to be 100% bigger than what Justin Trudeau left behind. He said,
And if you check out the video I just posted a little while ago, you'll understand that that's true. He just admitted today on camera, live in front of Canadian people, that the deficit is going to be big. And they're going to spend a lot of money. And guess who he blamed? Donald Trump. It's Trump's fault.
There would be more investment. Remember that? Spend less, invest more. $62 billion of net investment has left since he became Prime Minister, in what the National Bank says is the biggest net outflow of investment in any 5-month period in Canadian history. He promised that after 10 years of Liberal government driving up costs and crime and chaos, that he would be different. And yet, sadly, everything is worse. Unemployment is worse. The cost of living is worse. Home building is worse. Divisions are worse. The tariffs are worse. Crime is worse. Immigration is worse. That is not what Canadians voted for. What we are getting from Mark Carney is the same liberal bait and switch. Say one thing and do the opposite. But you know something? We're not giving up. We're going to work to turn things around. We'll work with anybody from any party in order to make this session a success for the Canadian people. That's why we were so cooperative in helping the things pass that we agreed with in the spring session, and it's why we'll work even harder in the fall session. We will oppose things we're against, support things we're for, but we will also propose solutions to the problems Liberals have created. For example, on housing, we have real solutions. Let's take the GST off all home buyers up to $1.3 million. Let's get rid of the capital gains tax whenever anyone invests their proceeds in building new homes. Let's incentivize the municipalities to speed up permits, free up land, and cut development charges, and let's cap immigration so that we can add homes faster than people and put roofs over the heads of Canadians. Those are real solutions.
100%.
Real solutions to reverse the Liberal crises of crime, of costs, of home building, of immigration. Real solutions to make our country stronger and more united. Our mission is stronger take-home pay with lower taxes, affordable homes, and food. Safer streets by locking up the criminals that Liberals have turned loose. Solid borders by bringing immigration under control. A self-reliant Canada by passing the Canadian Sovereignty Act to open our country up for business, remove the bureaucracy, and build pipelines, ports, power lines, mines, LNG plants, and more. We need to get building to put our country first with money-making projects, not money-losing projects. Our goal is a Canada where people can afford their lives and they can live in safe streets. We want to bring down costs, lock criminals up, pump the brakes on immigration, get shovels in the ground and paychecks in pockets. Our purpose is to restore the promise of Canada, a Canada where hard work is rewarded, where homes and food are affordable, where streets are safe, where borders are solid, and where our flag flies proudly above a united country. Canada, let's get to work. Thank you. Thank you.
Well said. And, you know, the one thing that you can say after hearing Pierre Poilievre speak and kind of lay down the platform is he is absolutely going to crush Mark Carney and the Liberals on September 15th, which, guess what, happens to be tomorrow. Pierre Poilievre is going to absolutely destroy the Liberals, show the receipts over basically the nothing, or that the fact that the Carney government has done nothing but take a long vacation over summer. They've got nothing done. Housing startups are down. The spending is going to be ridiculous. Elbows are down. Soft on Trump. No trade deal. Etc., etc., etc. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait either. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with some more content with Question Period.